Ever wondered if robots could look and act like animals? Picture a bird flying across the sky. But it's not a real bird, it's a robot. Or imagine a robot dog that can climb stairs and navigate tricky terrain. Sounds too futuristic? Well, guess what? The world of robotic animals is already here, and it's more mind-blowing than you can imagine. In this video, we're diving into 10 amazing robot animals that will make you question what's real and what's a machine. Let's get started. 10. Smart bird, a robotic bird that can fly like a real one. Imagine watching a bird take flight, but it's not just any bird, it's a robot. The smart bird is a creation that looks and flies almost exactly like a real bird. It's called an ornithopter, which means it's a flying machine with flapping wings. Developed by Festo Bionic Learning Network, this robot is an expert at flying on its own. The wings don't just flap, they can twist and move in different directions. From a distance, you might even think it's a real bird. This robot helps researchers learn more about how birds fly, which can improve the design of airplanes and drones. The smart bird proves that robots can take flight and perform just like creatures from the natural world. Cool, right? 9. Bionic ant, the tiny robot that thinks like an ant. What if tiny robots could work together just like ants in nature? Festo, the same company that made the smart bird, also created the bionic ant. These robot ants are modeled after real ants, not just in their look, but also in their behavior. They can communicate and work as a team, just like ants do in the wild. These robots are only about 13 centimeters long, and they can even recharge themselves by walking over a charging dock. With built-in cameras and sensors, they work autonomously to complete tasks. It's pretty amazing how these little robots work in a swarm, just like the real ants we see outside. Could you imagine seeing a whole bunch of these little robots working together? That's something straight out of the future. 8. The Bionicopter, a robot that flies like a dragonfly. Next on the list is the Bionicopter, another creation from Festo. This robot is inspired by a dragonfly and is one of the most efficient flying robots ever created. The Bionicopter has wings that move just like a real dragonfly. Even though it's larger than the actual insect, it can fly, stop in mid-air, and change direction just as quickly as its real-life counterpart. The Bionicopter is so smart that it uses wireless communication and sensors to follow instructions in real time. It can change direction and fly forward or backward, just like a real dragonfly. Plus, its sleek, blue polyester body makes it look like something out of a futuristic movie. Can you imagine how awesome it would be to see one of these flying around? It's like a robot with wings. 7. The Bionic Kangaroo, a robot that jumps like a kangaroo. The bionic kangaroo takes inspiration from one of Australia's most famous animals, the kangaroo. This robot is designed to jump just like a real kangaroo. And guess what? It even recovers energy with each jump, just like how kangaroos store energy when they hop. The bionic kangaroo can store energy in its mechanism and use it for future jumps. This robot is controlled through an armband that tracks the wearer's arm gestures. While you can't yet buy one to keep as a pet, we wish. The bionic kangaroo was developed with the hope of using energy more efficiently and creating new technology. Just imagine a robot that hops around your house. It's still a little too early for that, but who knows what the future holds. 6. Butterfly robots, tiny robots that fly like butterflies. Festo has done it again with their butterfly robots. These little flying robots weigh only 32 grams, about as light as a light bulb. They can stay in the air for up to 15 minutes and are equipped with a GPS that helps them navigate. These robots are so light that you might mistake them for real butterflies. They are part of Festo's efforts to create smaller, lighter, and more efficient robots. With their delicate wings and graceful movements, the butterfly robots are a perfect example of how technology can replicate the beauty of nature. And the fact that they can fly around like real butterflies is just mind-blowing. 5. Spot, the robot dog that can do it all. Have you ever wished for a dog that can do more than fetch a ball? Meet Spot, the robot dog from Boston Dynamics. Spot isn't just any robot. It can climb stairs, walk through tight spaces, and even navigate rough terrain. It has cameras and sensors that help it move around while avoiding obstacles. Plus, Spot is tough enough to withstand harsh weather conditions. Spot is one of the first robots to go into the marketplace, and it's like having a high-tech helper at home. However, don't expect Spot to fetch your groceries just yet. It's more of a project that requires programming to work effectively. It's like owning a robot dog that you need to teach, but when you do, it can do some pretty impressive things. 4. SnakeBot, a robot that moves like a snake. Now, let's talk about the SnakeBot. These robots are modeled after snakes, and they're incredible at squeezing into tight spaces. SnakeBots can be as large as a 4-story building, or as small as a robot that can enter the human body for medical purposes. One of the coolest things about snake robots is their ability to move in and out of narrow spaces. They're flexible, and if a part of their body gets damaged, they can still keep moving. Snake robots have become useful for both rescue missions and medical procedures. It's amazing how a robot can mimic the movement of one of the scariest creatures in nature, don't you think? 3. Cheetah Robot, the fastest robot animal. Who's the fastest animal in the world? The cheetah. And guess what? There's a robot version that's almost as fast as the real thing. Developed by MIT, the cheetah robot can run at speeds of about 45 kilometers per hour. That's faster than Usain Bolt. The cheetah robot is equipped with sensors that help it avoid obstacles, and it can even jump over things like a real cheetah. During tests, it has jumped over objects that are twice its height. This robot is not just fast, it's smart too. It can plan its jumps and adjust its movements in real time. The future of fast-moving robots looks incredibly promising. 2. Mero, the fish robot that swims like a real fish. Have you ever seen a robot fish? Meet Mero, a fish robot developed in South Korea. Mero is so advanced that it can swim in any direction and dive as deep as 50 meters underwater. It's equipped with sensors and motors that allow it to move fluidly through the water, just like a real fish. Mero can also swim alongside other fish robots and even perform stunts like moonwalk swimming. It has customizable skins and is perfect for underwater research and entertainment. With a battery life of 10 hours, Mero is not just a fish robot. It's a game changer in underwater exploration. 1. BBC Spy Robots, the ultimate secret agent robots. The BBC has taken robotic animals to a whole new level with its spy robots. These robots are designed to blend in with their surroundings and spy on real animals without them noticing. For years, animatronics have been used in movies for special effects, but now they're used to capture real-life moments in the wild. The first spy robot was a camera hidden inside a moving rock, known as the Boulder Cam. Since then, the BBC has improved the technology, creating robots that look so much like real animals that even other animals can't tell the difference. These robots allow scientists to get closer to wildlife and study their behavior without disturbing them. It's a groundbreaking way to learn about animals in their natural habitat. That's it for today's amazing list of robot animals. What do you think? Would you like to own a robotic pet? Or do you think we should leave the real animals to do their thing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to stay updated with all the cool tech news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.